Hey guys, long time no see. I know, it's been kind of bad. You've probably been like, why isn't she posting any more videos? What's going on? Actually, you probably haven't noticed, but I'm going to pretend that you have. I've been super duper busy, and I know some of you know that, and I know some of you think that's a bullshit excuse, and that's totally fine. But I wanted to kind of show you what I've been doing and kind of give you an update on where things are, so that way you know when you can start seeing me do stuff again. We're coming up on RTX. We're under a month out. I don't know the exact day count at this point, frankly, because that kind of freaks me out because I still have stuff I need to do, so I'm trying to not pay too much attention to it and just kind of chug through things, and so I don't panic. But a lot of things I've been doing have been related to RTX, and so I've been trying to crank through things because that's obviously a deadline that I have to meet. So I've been doing some sewing projects. You've probably seen them a little bit on the Rooster Teeth site. If you haven't, you're going to see them right now, and if you have, you're going to see them again, and I'm sorry. But if you are not familiar with it, there is a group called RT SideQuest. They are an unofficial fan community run group that does extra events that are related to the Rooster Teeth community outside of major conventions like PAX and RTX and things like that. And for RTX, since that's obviously a Rooster Teeth based convention, they kind of do more stuff. One of the things they do at RTX is a charity auction. Everyone gets together, they dress up all pretty, and there's an auction that takes place for items that have been donated from the community that range from art projects to sewing projects to, I don't know, you name it. Like anything you could possibly think of is probably shown up at this auction at some point. And they do that to benefit Child's Play, which you might remember was the first 24-hour stream that the Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter guys did for did for a charity thing back in October. I think it was October. I'm sorry, I've lost all concept of time. But it's the same charity thing, so they do that, and I decided I really wanted to make something to donate this year for it. So after people had been like yelling, oh my god, about the backpacks that I was making, I made a backpack to send to the charity auction. So that was about 40 hours of embroidery and 6 hours of assembly, and oh my gosh, it was ridiculous, and lots of hurt fingertips. So I was working on that to try to get that ready to go and got that finished up, so that's going to be showing up at the auction. One of the other things I ended up doing for the auction was making an apron that was inspired by Ruby. There was somebody on the website, Cat2444, who had drawn these up and said she wished she knew how to sew, so she could make some of them. And so what I ended up doing is making one and recording tutorial videos and posted them on my YouTube. So if you want to know how to make this yourself, go there and check them out. I think it's a series of 6 videos is what we ended up on. I kind of walk you through the very beginning to the very, very end on how to do stuff. And when I finished this apron, I'm like, okay, well, I don't really need another apron, so that is also going to the charity auction. So both this Ruby apron and this backpack are showing up for the auction. For myself, it's a formal thing. I really wanted a pretty dress, so I've been working on making a dress, which again took more time than I expected, but also somehow not as much time as I expected. So I've been working on all that for sewing. I've also been trying to work on some paint projects. Because I'm a Guardian at RTX, I have to wear a particular shirt. Like I can't like dress up or wear any of my nerdy shirts or anything like that, but I wanted something nerdy that I could have anyways. So I decided to go the route of the canvas shoe painting that I've seen a lot of people do, and so I've been working on trying to do some of that. And then there's another project I'm working on for my team for the Guardians at RTX. There's a couple people that were doing something special, so I'm working on art projects for that. I've been working on other videos for the We Live video games. If you haven't checked out We Live video games, I talked about it a little bit before. I'm going to talk about it again. It is something I definitely think you should go look at, because it's not just me. There's other people, and they're probably funnier than me. That it's from the same people who put together the We Live Film YouTube channel, if you've heard of that one, if you're familiar with that. It's going to be everything from just vloggy kind of videos to reviews to just you name it. As long as it's gaming related, it's going to end up there. It's getting off the ground. I think most of the people who are contributing have their first video up. We're going to start ramping up production for stuff, so a lot of things are going to start coming out. So I'd love to see a lot of you showing up over there and supporting both, not just me, but my fellow contributors as well, because there's some really awesome people that are a part of this. Outside of that, if you were in Michigan, you know that I've been super busy trying to do RT Michigan stuff. We've been putting together events and game nights and all kinds of craziness, so that has been kind of filling in some of my time as well. So everything has just pretty much gone haywire, and I don't remember what free time, like, it's free time, but it's not really free time. So like, I don't remember the last time I just like sat on my butt and just sat there with a beer and went, yeah, I don't, even that just felt uncomfortable, just that moment right there. So I apologize if there's not been a lot coming out. I did, you know, when the one game series, the Cave videos ended, nothing else has come out since then. I put out the apron tutorial videos, but that, again, that's been done for a while. So nothing has been coming out, and I apologize for that. I fully have plans that after RTX is done, stuff will start happening again. I have another game picked out that I'm going to start a video series for. And then I have some other ideas for things that I'm trying to like figure out. So there will be things coming, it just won't be until after RTX is done and over with and all that. And I'll probably start it all off with an RTX video, because why not? So I'm sorry if you've been waiting to see my sparkling wit and humor. It's going to be another couple weeks, but I promise you it will be worth the wait. Probably not going to be worth it, but I'm just pretending. Go with it for right now. So let me know if there's anything in particular you want to see when I start videos back up, but don't expect to see anything from me until like the weekend after RTX, whatever that is. I mean, I'm trying to do math and it's not working. The 11th, 12th, that date region. Don't expect anything between now and then. And when we hit then, hopefully I will have stuff. So, mwah, thank you for being here and being supportive of all the other stuff I've been doing. And let me know if there's anything particular you want to see when I start doing things back up. And I will see you guys in like a month. Bye!